it's Adam with the Bullet Envy channel. Thanks for stopping by and watching this video. So I got you something today that I'm going to show you that I'm pretty excited about because I've wanted one for a while and I just never got around to doing it. But a company called Blacksmith reached out to me and sent me this for free, and I'm going to do a video review on it and show you guys. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. I've got you a gun rack from Blacksmith. Really liking this company. I like working with them. I like their product so far. Like, they're proving themselves to me every single time. So that's nice. I've been wanting one of these gun racks for a long time. And this is the unboxing. Just your standard box, so nobody knows what you're buying. There's no logos or anything on the front, so that's cool. So these are going to be your two main pieces. I got excited, so I opened them up when they got here, but top, bottom. All right, moving on. It's very nicely packaged, as every item that they've sent me. It's always been well packaged. So let's get those out. And you've got all these too. So there's quite a bit of them in here. And then you've got your mounting hardware, screws, this, and then more screws, different things, masonry, sheetrock, whatever you need, anchors. They include so much mounting hardware in here. I personally don't use it because, you know, I have a shop full of screws and stuff, but a lot of people don't. It's good that they include that so everybody could be able to have the option just to open the box, put it together, and it's done. I'll have to go buy stuff. So everything's put in plastic so it doesn't get scratched. That's very nice. So basically the whole kit consists of the two pieces and then the mounting hardware and then these. Now a lot of these that I've seen are PVC or some sort of plastic stuff. These are not. These are actual steel, metal. I'm not sure what type it is, but pretty sure this is actual steel. Doesn't feel like aluminum, and you cannot really bend it, so it's tough. So what comes in the package for these, and these were all in plastic, but like I said, I opened it early. So all of those, that is the unboxing. Now let me take you and show you. I'm going to put it on some plywood because I'm not sure where I'm going to put it in my house yet, or if I'm going to have to wait till the other property comes, but that's in the future. So let me show you. Really quick, I want to take 30 seconds to show you the actual pieces up close. Rubberized coating all the way through, so you can set your guns in there. They're not going to get scratched. This is something I always look for. That's the weld point. Okay. Same thing on this one. The welds seem pretty good. They're very consistent. It's just hard to show up on camera. And then this piece, it's simple. You just pop it off, put your gun in, pop it back. See? Simple. No fancy clicking mechanisms, just on and off. And you could rip this thing off if you had to get it quick too, so. So we're going to get into it. I have it mounted up here for you just to display it and show you. I do apologize that I do not have it on a wall, but where I live, I have children, so I have to have all my guns locked up. But Maybe you're in a different situation. Maybe you are a guy with a man cave or a dedicated gun room, or maybe you just want your rifles and have no children. Maybe you want your rifles out so that they can be a little bit more fast access. Well, this thing's going to be perfect for you. I am so happy that Blacksmith sent me one of these out, because one day I am going to have that man cave / gun room, and these will be going in it. But for right now, it's not going to work for me. But I have it for when that time comes. Now, let's get in a little bit closer. Okay, so moving in a little closer, I wanted to kind of show you the pattern on it, which I think looks super cool. It's very modern looking. Okay, and then we go down here. And it has rubber coating on all of these, so your rifles aren't going to get scratched. So now, types of rifles. Now, here we got AK-47. Now, this is the only one of my rifles that did not fit, but that is because the AK has this, I have this mount. It's going to change in the future, but one of those riser mounts, and the only thing it's contacting is the magnifier. So, and you see the space right there. And we come up here, and it's just not quite touching that, but that's only because it's this rifle. Now, if you look a little bit past it, that's an AR. It's got a regular size scope on it. And every other rifle is sitting perfectly on that rubber, not getting scratched. So that's the top part. Now let's go down to the bottom part. This is something that I noticed. If you have a rifle with like a bigger, so you look right there, you have to kind of angle it to get it out a little bit differently. But most of your standard size, they're going to fit just perfect. No issues at all getting them out. That's actually a BB gun. Just wanted to put it in there. Okay, there. I took my sling points out, so that's the Zastava, the stock that comes with it. And you could scoot that back a little bit and it'll fit just perfect. That's the firearm stock on the AR. That's the Archangel stock on the 1022. BB gun, and ample space. Now, some of these shotguns, they have a lot of extra space. So that's how it fits on the bottom. Now, coming back up here, I wanted to showcase this. So all your rifles, I like this. It's two pieces. So if you can see that, you don't have to mount it. It's not just one long piece. So you could put 4 of these to the size of shotguns or, shorter barreled rifles. And then you could come over here in a completely different section across the room and put 4 of your long rifles. So I like that versatility. Okay, so real quick, just wanted to show you these. Pretty basic, simple. You just peel your rubber off. It can come off of either side. And you just pull your rifle out. Now, like I said, that one, the AK is not sitting on that. So you want to put it back on? Done. Let's try the AR. Just pull it out. Super simple. The rubber just keeps it from falling over. And it's got ample space in here. Okay, so let's talk about pros and cons. So far as build quality and everything about this is all a pro for me. It's steel, it has multiple mounting points, everything is great. As far as the cons go, there's one thing and one thing only, and you can't really even call it a con, but it's nothing a little bit of super glue couldn't fix, or some sort of rubber, you're all men, you can figure it out. So this is the AK, and the stock on it is, she's beefy. She's a beefy girl. When you go to pull the rifle out, if you just lift straight up, ow, it's going to lift that all the way off. So what you have to do is this. So if you have a rifle that's got a really thick stock, you lean it forward, and then you kind of, one end, you just lift it out like that. Just a little bit of extra work, nothing major. Now, let me show you why this happens. So it's like this on both the bottom and the top. So just giving you some details. It is just a little rubber piece in there. Now, this is not just exclusive to Blacksmiths. I'm sure most of these gun racks that are built this way are the same exact way. So I don't think you're going to find any different with a different company. Plus, I like Blacksmith. Their stuff's well made. And I mean, you can see that. So that's what happened. So a dab of super glue right there or something, JB Weld, you'll still be able to get it on and off, but just a dab will help give it a little bit more traction. All right, next. Okay, so talking about price, that is the most important thing for most people of this. And lucky you, I've got you a link and a coupon. So if you want to start this, use my link. I'll put it in the description. You can get yourself 20% off. That is limited time only. I think it's through the 15th or the 20th. Not 100% sure. So that puts this whole kit somewhere around 80 bucks. That's for every piece, every mounting hardware, everything, which equals out to $10 per rifle, which is pretty dang cheap. So for some people, that'll be all you need. A lot of people don't have more than 8 rifles, but they want a cool way to display them. So that'll be awesome. Now, that is going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, got some value, and I hope you purchase one of these and start your own wonderful gun room, man cave. So if you like this content, click here, watch some of my other videos. It really helps the channel if you like, subscribe, do all the, algorithmic things. So I appreciate it. And remember, if you want to get one of these, click the link down below. That helps me out as well. And get started on your gun rack. And also, remember, the world's getting crazy out there. So stay prepared, stay connected, stay loving one another. Bullet Envy.